Hey, I'm Christopher Gattelli, the choreographer of 13. Most of the steps in 13, I wanted to challenge them like the rest of the show challenged them. I mean, I told them the first day, I said, I'm not going to treat you like kids because Jason doesn't with his music, and the writing doesn't. We're trying to treat them like adults that they're trying to be. And so I said, I'm going to make the dancing just as hard as I would for any other cast. And I didn't have to dumb anything down or simplify anything for them. It was that enthusiasm that really pushed them all to get it, and I never had to change or cut or anything that I wanted because they couldn't do it. It was only as if it wasn't right for the show or whatnot, but it was never because the kids couldn't handle it. They were troopers and they worked so hard. Most of the movement in 13, I tried to keep age appropriate, if that makes sense. I tried to keep it. I didn't want them to look too slick. I didn't want them to look too clean, too professional, and skew what I think is so great about the show is this energy that age brings to the show. And if they were too clean and looked like a drill team I just think it wouldn't look right for them because they were kids. They're kids in the show. They're that age in the show, and there's something so wonderfully natural about the way they all moved, and some had a growth spurt since the last time we were at Goodspeed and were maybe a little more awkward in their body, but I embraced that, and I didn't want to clean it too much or have them not look like that because that's what we all went through. That's what they're going through now, and it makes it to me that much more charming and real, and it makes them all that much different because you're looking at every kid differently, and they each interpret the moves their own way, which again is just another exciting part of the show to me. One of the greatest parts about working with the kids in 13 is normally when I'm working on a show with adults, they come with preconceived ideas about experiences they've had before and whatnot, and they bring a lot to the table in a different way. But working with the cast of 13, they came in just completely excited every day, and there was a lot of trust, and they were always game for anything, and just nonstop. I mean, just worked so hard nonstop. It's something that everyone can relate to. I mean, we've all been 13, we've all gone through it in whatever way that is. If it's, if you were the outsider or if you were the pool kid and you've seen one side of that table, and to have something so honest and real and is really rare, and to have it be something that's now, that's so present and so just topical. Watching the show, you see them. I mean, their singing is unreal. Their dancing is unreal. I mean, what they're doing at that age, and just the chops of these kids, and like their comedic chops and their dramatic chops. I mean, just to watch them do what they do and just bring it unedited, untainted from any preconceived things. It's just so. It's beautiful, and it's hilarious, and it's awkward, and it's amazing, and it's all of these things wrapped up, and then to get through that ride kind of at the end and just see them standing there, you go, oh my gosh, these are, they did this. This is all that I saw all night long. There are these kids on stage, and it's really fantastic.